Hey! And look at our boy L.A. Reid over there. I can't tell if he's enjoying it or if he's actually disgusted by it. Nah, it's all good.
What's poppin'? What's poppin', Mark?
Mark says, let's go! Jakar says, hey! Hey, guys! How's it going? My name is Justin.
And I'm Christoph.
And you're watching and or listening to episode 333, DangIT Productions. 333. It's like the opposite of 666 in sense of, or 999, which is kind of, yeah. If you like flip it. Yeah. But 333 has its own like level of hype.
It is.
It's
half.
It's like half.
It's halfway.
It's halfway there.
Halfway.
We're halfway there, and at that point, like, you might as well just start
You
celebrating.
might live on a prayer.
Okay.
Halfway there.
Yeah. We're halfway.
Welcome to the musical podcast.
I don't know what's going on with me. Lately, I've been just kind of cutting into songs.
Just busting out. Listen, man. This is the go-to.
I feel like busting.
We're breaking. Sorry.
Okay.
Dude, Mark.
How's everyone doing?
You don't got to say a thing.
Can't wait for y'all to read the new My Hero.
You don't got to say a thing.
You don't
man.
have to say a damn thing.
That's one of our topics we're going to talk. Well,
like hold.
Just hold that. Hold that for 24 hours. Hold that thought. Keep it tight.
Okay.
A lot of spoilers on the internet, man.
Yeah.
I had to unfollow a lot of creators. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
stop.
Dude, I got a major spoiler reveal that about the president.
Yeah, dude, mad spoilers.
Man, let me just wait until I read the actual stuff.
Like woke up first thing, bam.
So, Christoph, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Justin. Thank you for asking. It's
Yeah,
a
of
fine
course.
Saturday.
Yeah.
It was rainy down here in Southern California.
Yes.
And then the clouds parted and they said, welcome the day. And I was like, it's time for some chill lo-fi.
Yeah,
beats.
it's time for some lo-fi.
Yeah, let's go. Staring out the window.
Staring out the window.
Got my headphones, my study materials out.
Yeah.
You know
All of
what I
a
mean?
sudden, there's a camera that you don't see.
All of a sudden, a cat comes in the frame, but keeps doing the same movement over and over.
All of a sudden, you're doing the same movement over and over again.
Why do I only fill up half the page and then flip?
But there's no actual progress being made
Not
on any screen.
Why am I in? Wait, is that the France skyline? What's happening to me?
I loved a lot of people's like renditions of that. There's even a recent one with like the Doom, like heavy metal, like themed.
Yes.
Not lo-fi at all. It's
No,
just, you know.
no. The fi is very high.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, that's the thing, is it? Mark's asking, is it a spoiler if we all knew?
It's
It's different.
it hits different.
It hits
yeah.
different.
Yes.
I am happy though, but I'm not gonna say more than that. You're gonna have to wait. You have to wait, Mark.
You're gonna
Don't
have to
jump
wait.
the gun.
All right, I'm gonna
I
just
see
go
you.
and zoom this. You see him?
I see you. We're gonna wait.
Yeah, we'll definitely have a read on My Hero tomorrow when it releases publicly. Speaking of which, I wanted to bring up another new thing that's happening. Actually, starting today. It's Rubes or Ruby. Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
okay.
Sorry, guys. It's Rooster Teeth Ruby series. I think it's volume 8. It came out today.
Ooh.
I woke up to like the intro popping up on YouTube as they just like released it publicly. Pretty dark. Yeah, it's kind of Christoph, I don't remember where you are as far as the context of all the Ruby knowledge stuff.
I've only seen like the first episode.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, like, it's something that you don't need to really like watch to just kind of have a culmination of like your life. Like, it's not essential.
It's not like one of those shows like oof. Yeah.
Right, but it does carry a lot of significance and it has a lot of impact on just like the genre of just anime, especially like for Western culture, in the sense that this is one of those shows that's actually created here the western side of them of the
You got
world.
it. Yeah, in the West.
And yes, but it was so regarded that there's actually Japanese dub for the show,
That's crazy.
which I think that's really making a statement. And Rusi hasn't really slowed down with the production of Ruby. I mean, if anything, maybe like COVID's done a good number on it, but they just released, I would say, their first episode today. I just have to look around and see where we can watch it.
Swag.
Shoot, I might need it. I think I needed my like login info for that. But you know what? I can actually hold off on that for like tomorrow or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, as we can focus on other things, because a lot of things have been changing for the crew here as far as like scheduling and stuff like that.
Yes.
It's mainly Anaya's schedule that's changing a lot.
Yeah.
His job just recently changed a lot of his hours and days.
Kind of threw us for a loop a little bit.
Yeah,
Threw him for a loop too.
which is why he's actually not here today.
Sadly, he has to work, right? Sadly, he has to make an income and like make a living at doing labor. Couldn't be me.
I couldn't
be.
I can't believe him.
That's crazy.
The goal
To want to fund his lifestyle.
just one of those like it's like something just kind of pops off. I
love
off
that.
Screen.
Like a little. I want to burp and then have a rabbit come out of my mouth, like a weird magician.
Oh,
so cute.
or you just become like Baby Groot, that one scene in
Just... Ew. Shout out to Jay Corey for only just now seeing the New Mutants film.
Oh, okay. That was the one that was not so great, right?
That's the one that took 7 years to come out.
Oh yes.
It's the film version of Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, okay.
Where like it was supposed to come out in 2018. And then they said, no, we'll push it to fall because it's more of a horror time. And then Disney bought Fox and said, well, we don't know what's going to happen with this one. And then they kind of went into the back part. It's like, all right, for sure, it's coming out November 2019. Sure. It's like, actually, we're going to move it to April 2020 for sure. No changes. COVID. All right, so we're going to move it again.
Here's playing it.
We're going to move it one last time. October, COVID. We don't even care at this point. Just put it out because we're tired of it collecting dust. Godspeed to whoever can see it.
It was a thing we did.
Yeah, it's a thing we did. December 2020 is when Jay Corey. Wait, what? No, but it came out. It came out in October. No, it came out in August.
Yeah, we talked about it like a while ago.
Yeah, August, September, and Jay Corey finally got a peek at it. Congrats.
I hope you got something out of it.
Yeah, man. I hope. What I didn't, but I hope you did.
I'm just gonna keep it real.
Fam, I could barely. Honestly, I had to see it at a drive-in, and the screen was darker than everything, and it was a dark movie, and I couldn't see half the. I was like, all right, man. I'm here. I'm here. I'll wait for the bright moments.
Listen, It's a weird thing, but I always do get surprised of like the quality of like projectors.
Yeah.
But considering what you went through, I can't imagine. I think I can, but yeah,
it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I think it's also because some mad people had their headlights on.
Oh,
it's like, bro.
What
you know what this is? You know what this is.
Listen, I want to just have that ability to just switch to my low file, but I need to like turn on the actual car, and the beams are just on. So
it's just I guess they can't turn them. But Magic and Cannonball. She's asking about their relationship.
Oh
no, technically, no. Magic I think was single. She mentioned no boyfriend. But her and Cannonball didn't really. He had a crush on her, but she was just like a Russian killer, so she doesn't really have time for.
She doesn't really have time for that romance stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a scene though where like his dream made a one that was actually interested in him, and then he burned it alive because that's his power.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, Cannonball. No, Cannonball is the dude from Stranger Things. No. Not even. No, wait. Was Cannonball?
Here, Christoph, you figure yourself out for a little bit. I'll get us water.
You do, please. Hold on. Is Cannonball the one from Stranger Things, or is Cannonball the one that lights himself on fire? Hold on. I think. Don't know about y'all, but I'm looking forward to the. Oh, and then Mark's talking about the new Mass Effect trilogy remastered.
Yeah. How do you feel about Sonic? Sorry,
I do know the meme of there was a hurricane in Texas and all the water was taken except the Dasani. I do remember that meme. I haven't had Dasani in a long time.
Listen, as long as it's not like sparkling water, I'm fine.
Oh,
because like sparkling water has like a weird taste to it that I personally don't like.
it's interesting.
But yeah, did you figure out that predicament?
I've had water before. They say water tastes like nothing, but this feels like.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know. It feels like it just like disappears once it leaves my lips. Like I don't know. That's the weirdest. I don't know. That's the most interesting water I've ever had. I can see why it's polarizing. Oh, happy N7 day.
Oh yes. That's paying tributes to that's your main dude in Mass Effect.
Oh, in Mass Effect.
Yes.
Okay.
The N7 like suit, or for example, that I don't remember exactly the significance. Mark can totally give you the ideas of that.
Mark could break it down.
Break it down.
Break it down.
Break it down. DJ Mark. I don't have anything else on that.
And then you have like Goku powering up in the background because his name's I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
You know
Okay.
DJ.
And you just have like that sound effect add in with like whoosh.
The sound of the Dragon Ball's power. Yeah, you know.
Yes.
Maybe a little special beam cannon.
Yes.
If it's an aggressive track.
Oh yes. Oh, but reeling it back a little bit to the whole schedule change. So to kind of give a gist of it, and it's kind of unfortunate because like Anai's not here to really kind of give his take because this impacts him a lot more because like he's not available on Saturdays anymore the same way he used to be. Because Saturdays and Sundays are kind of like the best days for us to kind of just do like productive stuff.
Yeah.
Although nowadays it feels like we're doing a lot more stuff like on the weekdays.
Yeah.
And we want to still keep it like that as far as kind of streaming. My particular thing is that on Twitch, I would like to do streaming on my usual days, but actually like pull it back like an hour beforehand.
So move the schedule up?
Yeah, so instead of like 8 p.m. Pacific time where it's actually like usually my particular stick or area, I will just move it back to like 7.
I was actually thinking the same thing. I was gonna tonight was gonna do a little earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yeah, that was gonna start like we were just planning on doing that like next week, but that can totally happen like right now.
Oh, Mark, it's perfect. Perfect. You said that.
Also Apex's cosplay
His
now.
crossplay.
So, crossplay. Oh, nice.
Not cosplay. Apex's. Yeah, it came in as a Mir crew. I don't know. Like it. Who's that blue-haired girl that sings and dances?
Shoot, I don't know.
Shoot, what is her name? Hatsume? No.
Oh, are you talking about actual? Yeah, it's Hatsume.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, not cosplay, crossplay. Yeah, it's crossplay. I was waiting, Mark. I was going to call you out one of these podcasts, but I felt it would be disrespectful. but now you bring it up. Yes, crossplay is now on Apex Legends. So if Mark, with his Xbox, Hatsune Miku, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So Anaya on his end, as far as streaming, wants to do his streams like in the morning instead.
Oh.
Yeah. So somewhere around like 9 or probably 10 like
because it starts. Yeah, because it starts at 1.
Yeah. So he kind of wants to do that instead, like for his Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's sick.
Yeah, and then Fridays are actually going to be kind of like, it's kind of like up in the air. It could be like a free day where we just don't do anything and just kind of like have the days for ourselves.
Or we do a 13-hour stream.
Yeah.
Of me counting to 10 million.
Chris, I don't think I'd do that for myself.
I think that would take longer than 13 hours too.
Yeah, I think
yes.
Yeah.
I think that's what Mr. Beast got started doing.
Yeah,
I think yeah, because I think I remember saying Mr. Beast got started by just doing random
like streams
of
or
just like 1, 2, 3, and then like 567, 568. I remember seeing the clip of just like
ooh.
like 10, 15 hours in.
Oh no.
And I think he did like mad. That was like time we got started. Such a weird.
Man, that's oh my god. But yeah, that I think that pretty much comprises like the new schedule is that we're just changing our hours. I'll move like my stuff to like an hour earlier, and I moves into the morning. But we keep our same days. Christoph, tonight, you wanted to do some streaming.
Yeah, Apex Season 7 dropped on Wednesday. I say Wednesday because it dropped at 10 p.m. or 8 p.m. on the West Coast, and then so it was awkward, like 3-hour upload. And so no one on the PlayStation got to play until like the next day. Because download speeds.
Yeah, it was like that time when like Call of Duty needs to have this update, like the big update,
the fat update.
Yeah,
girthy.
I don't know why, and I think I hear a lot of like PlayStation players specifically being like,
bro, you be sitting there all week just. Well,
did we try?
Fun.
Did we try?
Fun when I get it.
Did we try to download like that onto the PlayStation over here?
I think we did. It was a fat file.
Oof. Do you have that as well?
Yeah, my little brother played too. I had to get an external hard drive.
Oh yeah,
just to download it.
Oh my god.
Because I'd have to take away every other game on the PlayStation if I wanted to make space.
Got you. That makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking
we about to run the Rampart crypto. He knows what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Yeah. So actually, kind of a weird segue. I was actually picking up an external hard drive for the PlayStation so we can move all that data over to the PlayStation 5. Yeah.
Look at you thinking ahead. Wait, is it coming? Are you getting it day 1 next week or this week? This week. PS5 is coming out next week. Well, technically,
if we're talking about like Sunday and then Saturday, like actual calendar like layout, it is next week.
Technically next week, but within 7 days.
Yeah, within 7 days. So the PlayStation is going to come out on the 12th. Xbox is going to come out the 10th. Mine is scheduled to arrive at my door on the 13th to the 18th within that time.
Anyway, within that window. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, thankfully, I do work from home, so like I will see that.
You will see.
I will see that fat package just like drop up there, like, oh hey, from Target.
Like, you'll be like looking out the window, like at the VPS truck pulling up, like.
Like that Casey Fry video where it's like, and then when he drops, I'm like,
and you just dance in front of him. He's just like, "Sir, can you sign this?
Sir, can you sign this?
Sign this." I love to get this here.
What's going on?
But with the weird situation with my family, I don't think.
Yeah,
I'll be able to. Oh, what's up?
I
can't read his name.
Tyrone? Yeah.
Tyrone.
Yo.
I love the spelling.
Yo, welcome back. It's been a hot minute since I've last seen you.
What's popping? I don't think we've been in the same stream together. Hi, Tyrone. Well, maybe we have. But I was too busy wilding out about Kyrie or something.
Probably something about Kyrie just not really carrying the weight, or because the dev's not really giving her like. I
was true. And then you know me, when I go off.
You know how whatchamacallit it, like the game, like for Kingdom Hearts 3, like plot's kind of like lacking, but like what would you say about the gameplay itself?
It's phenomenal.
I think it's really good.
Yeah, it's top tier gameplay. Like it's so fun, always energetic. The options for the different moves. I mean, some of them take a little long, like the rides ones take a little long, a little tedious. But the skip button is perfect. Yeah, so it's so fun to play.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that Square Enix will ever get to like a certain point in the Kingdom Hearts franchise where they'll actually make Kyrie like a lot more accessible user?
A character?
Well, I guess
I would wish, but actually, something that did happen this week. Square Enix did get the little a little comeback, a little jab back, because Marvel's Avengers, the game produced by Square Enix, came at a loss of $63 million.
Okay.
As in it only sold 3 million copies. Causing a hit of $63 million lost on the project.
You know what?
To develop it.
This is great because a lot of things are connecting together, because I was going to say, kind of segueing it, one of my favorite streamers, and also Nice as well, Maximilian Dude, he's kind of known as kind of like a big voice in like the fighting like game community, but also just generally speaking, like he just knows his way around like the works with like production as far as like gaming and the consoles. And so he's, aside from not having like a copy of the PlayStation 5, he's delved into like the Xbox Series X. One of the games he was testing the other night while one of the embargoes was like released for him, was testing out all these games and swapping between them. One of them was Kingdom Hearts 3, and it looked phenomenal as far as like the flow of everything. Like it was smooth, like real smooth.
On the 5? Or the Xbox.
On Xbox this time. It'll no doubt PlayStation will do something about that too if it's oh no, Christoph! Oh
no! Just go full Mexican soap opera. Novela is what they're called.
Oh, gasp in Spanish. It's not even words, it's just the actual audible.
It's a Spanish gasp.
I didn't know it had its own like language.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, but shoot, what was I saying about the Xbox? It was segmenting to what you just said. What was that?
About how the loss with Avengers?
Yeah. So he was saying that one of the things, it was about the Xbox's UI actually, where the Xbox One had definitely gone through a lot of changes with like the interface of everything when you like started up, and how we had like some really bad takes on it, like Windows 8 type of like interface. And he was saying essentially like sometimes you just, lack of better words, you just have to fuck up so bad in order for change to happen. And I think with the failings of the Avengers, like by Square Enix, I think maybe Square Enix will be able to go into like shoot, what was the word for that? Go back to their boardroom and like rethink everything. And I think maybe Kingdom Hearts might have that too, but also its fan base is pretty crazy, so maybe not. We'll see.
I just know Tetsuya Nomura was laughing somewhere. It's like, that's right, Mark. That's right, Disney. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, Project A.
Fuck y'all, Project. But yeah.
Hopefully, Mark was talking about Avengers, how he thinks it should have launched with more. I never bought it. Full disclosure, I never played it, so take my critique with a grain of salt. It just looked
just not a ton to do.
It didn't look very like diverse, and also I think it came at a bad time, kinda, because Avengers, we had the biggest climax, like the big climactic of the Infinity Saga for MCU, right? But that was a year prior. It's been a while. People haven't seen a Marvel movie in a bit. Yeah. Due to COVID.
Right, understandable.
Right, understandably so. Last film we saw was Spider-Man?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was Spider-Man.
Which was nice, but also like
it's been a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? So I think they just suffered from like just timing. It was hard, like everything had kind of been a full stop. There was a lot of focus on the game, and it just didn't have the je ne sais quoi. I think from what I saw from people I've heard talk about it, it just didn't have like I would say a flavor. Did you play it?
I didn't know.
Okay, so we're both speaking.
We're kind of like out of the blue here, but also at the same time, like I've heard a lot of. Well, I mean, it's the devs who are talking about this, so like, of course they're gonna be excited about all the things they're saying. So one of the things that really piqued my interest was like the customizable aspect of the game where you customize like the costumes, but also the move set, and you could really like cater. It's like it's also RPG too, where like there's level ups like involved too. But I don't know, that was enough to get me excited for the game. But also at the same time, like I don't know, we're still kind of like attached to like the MCU
branding, I think.
Yeah.
Because like each of the characters were designed based off of the MCU, their MCU counterparts. I think it would have been more successful if it kind of just went for its own continuity and own style. I think that would have been its best, because Spider-Man PlayStation doesn't try to copy any of the other iterations.
It's like
action iterations.
Yeah, and Sonic was like doing some brilliant stuff where it was really just kind of like a ground up. All right, this is what's happening. Like we know Spider-Man is this and that, so this is like our take on like Spider-Man, like input it into this particular time frame. Much more experience, more like welcoming with. Well, I guess like that's also a thing with him, like in histories or other like iterations of Spider-Man where he has like a good relationship with like the police.
Yeah, that's one of the versions.
Yeah,
sometimes they hate his guts.
Yeah, and also there's just a lot of just love and craft into that one.
Yeah, Spider-Man PS4 is a special case, and Miles Morales, based on what I've seen.
Yeah,
it looks like there's a lot of love and a lot of like care for the characters and like the world, and it's an Avengers game just felt like it felt like it had good, like it's Square Enix, like they can make a good game, but it's just like it doesn't have that extra level, because it also came out after Spider-Man PS4, which was
phenomenal.
Come on,
like hold on,
like a master class in how to make like a comic book video game in terms of like it's so funny. Like it just came out of I don't know, it might have came at a bad time. It just didn't have that extra little bit to really set it out, set it apart.
I think one of my initial like apprehensions, like thoughts about like Avengers was that like I feel that each hero needs to have their own game where you could really build on like the mechanics of them, because like with Spider-Man, like we've all played like, well, some of us has played like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, like where it's just like a culmination of all these characters, and you can kind of play them as they would like in real life or their own like comics, but it's also restricted,
right? Because they're all in the same game. You can't wildly get too deep into the Spider-Man mechanic, because then you're gonna suffer with the Wolverine mechanic or the Hulk mechanic, stuff like that.
And when you're trying to balance out these characters,
right, they have to feel balanced as well.
Because like here you have in Avengers, you have Captain America, and all he can do is run around and throw his shield, which is really cool.
He's strong, he has a thing, but when you jump into the Hulk or like Iron Man,
like Hulk jumps and he rushes people like with the quickness, and also Thor throws his hammer kind of the same way too, and he flies,
his lightning abilities,
and Iron Man also flies, but he shoots beams,
right?
And then there's also Miss Marvel, who doesn't throw anything except for her hands.
Those hands. She throws hands. And then Godspeed for Hawkeye.
And Black Widow just got guns.
Y'all got guns. I got a gun, I got a bow and arrow, but it's kind of hard to keep it, kind of hard to make it feel so special. Yeah. And then there's so many other characters they're adding too. Like I think they're adding Doctor Strange. I think Black Panther's one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's like a whole roster of people they're going to add as well.
Okay. Well, at least they're still trying to build up on that.
They're trying.
It's
sadly, it's hard to bounce back though when a game has a bad first review. Like look at like No Man's Sky. Like they came out with kind of didn't really fulfill the promise of like open world.
That's true. It took them a while to get it to exactly where they kind of like it right now.
And then, but now it's like it's the bad, like it's the taste, it's the rep.
Yeah, it can't escape the history that it's like started out with, and it's not its fault. It's just because like everyone overhyped it,
right? Yeah.
And Mark will ride and die with like No Man's Sky as far as like the support.
I know he will.
And I could totally get behind him too, because like it's fun. They're like it's something that you'll have your own experience for it, and then eventually you'll assemble like your own thoughts about it and like it for this and that, instead of what everyone else is saying, like, oh, this massive expansive like universe. Well, way back when it was first announced, like, oh, it shows a lot of promise here and there, and then everyone's just like, so that's it.
Just what is this, a game for ants?
Mom, I want No Man's Sky. We have No Man's Sky at home. No Man's Sky's home looking like
all right, well,
like halfway crispy bacon. And you're like, it's not hitting quite right.
All right, let's see what Mark went off. Hold on.
Yeah.
Black Widow didn't come out. The film Black Widow. They should just release that movie on Disney Plus and just.
That's what I'm thinking. But you know, I get it.
Because it'd be hard to. Like she dead. Like where we going with from here? You know what I mean?
This is true. Like at that point, it's definitely just a celebration of like Black Widow, and then that's kind of it.
Yeah, like a movie that came like 7-8 years too late, way later than it should have. But you know,
what's Mark saying about Battlefield?
First he talked about Battlefront, how that had a comeback of a lifetime.
Okay, yeah, you're right. They did.
Battlefield 5 kind of lended a hand to any Battlefront 2's support after it became so successful because Battlefield 5 bombed hard, so they needed all hands on deck for Battlefield 5. Oh, okay. So Battlefront, no, I think you meant Battlefield 2, because Battlefront 2, wait, is Battlefront 2 Star Wars?
Yeah, Star Wars.
Does he mean Battlefield 2? Mark, can you clarify if you mean Battlefield 2 or the Star Wars game Battlefront 2? Would love to hear a response from you.
Okay. Now,
take your time, Pastor.
I'm trying to remember where we're at.
What we were talking about.
Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Okay, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 was the best one, man.
It was really good.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2 was really good. Battlefront 1 was. Or the new Battlefront 1. Yeah, I mean,
I think so. I'll be honest, I think so.
I'm sorry, what you were saying, Justin?
But yeah, Justin is a big fan of the game. Yep. Do you know he has like a lot of clips of like him just going through it, like with all the different like class types, and it really does look cool. It does feel like just you're in just like a multiplayer, like how many players versus the others, but like just a full-on war, like little piece of Star Wars.
It's so fun.
In Thailand, it's really cool.
The graphics are also so beautiful. I love the story as well. The story was really enthralling. I didn't expect it to be that good.
Did you ever get to play Squadrons?
No, I've never played Squadrons.
Yeah, same here. But I was like really intrigued by that and wanted to see how well it plays, especially with the next gen like right around the corner. So it's like, yeah,
Come in.
Yeah. Which I mean, like a lot of games, and I guess we'll have to start calling them the previous generation because of the PlayStation 5 and Series X.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of those are getting like supports as well. Segueing over to just honestly, a lot of the topics I've laid out here are just me just kind of excited for Xbox and PlayStation 5 because it's kind of a way where I can only go as far as with PlayStation 5 because it doesn't do backwards compatibility all the way, but it does support it in a way that you do see a lot of like improvements here and there. Like I think I made a little quick list of like some games that might or may not get support. Like Spider-Man gets the support. Like
for sure. Yeah. It's getting like a remaster.
It does get the remastered, for sure.
Spider-Man PS4 with new suits.
Yeah, which makes me wonder, like, in that case, like, will the original, like, 2018 version get an update, or is it just, like, the remaster getting the updates?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think I think they said if you had a copy, you can automatically get it. Don't quote me.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
But something along those lines, like, if you already have it, you can upgrade.
At Insomniac, per Christoph.
Whoa! At DangIT _ Productions. Whoa! I don't want that smoke. Yeah,
I feel bad for Insomniac because they did have to talk about the whole like recasting Peter. Yeah,
I
deep
love
down,
the old face, man.
yeah, I love the old face, but I get it. But also,
I don't.
how could you?
Yeah, it was like, but why though?
But how could you?
I can handle some off lips, man. I've watched anime. I can take it.
It's true.
The old face was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Once I found out the old face was based off of the original Uncle Ben from the first Spider-Man, like a younger version, it's like, that's...
Yeah, wait. Oh,
Stop. Don't.
stop in your tracks, like right now, like.
Like, please, don't. Go back. I don't care. I don't care. You know what I mean? Just...
So aside from Spider-Man,
British watch, my man. Anyway,
yeah,
keep going.
also Ghost of Tsushima will also get support as well.
Ooh, I just finished that game.
Yeah. Oh, really? How'd you like it?
So sad.
Really?
It was so sad.
Oh shit. Well, actually, because I'm gonna continue doing Ghost of Tsushima like uploads as well as The Last of Us, because we kind of took a little break from that because we were doing October stuff. I still got this compilation I really want to like upload onto YouTube from our like our Twitch stuff. But like alongside that, I also want to just kind of bring back Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima. Whether I will play it on PlayStation 5 or just the standard Pro. That's weird. Standard Pro.
Standard Pro.
But yeah, both Spider-Man and Ghost of Tsushima, like for PlayStation, will be getting the 30 frames per second. As well as on Xbox's side, Microsoft, Sea of Thieves for Series X and S will get 60 frames per second, like over there. So it's no longer like locked to 30.
Captain! Look! What? Yeah?
It's great. Like, because when I downloaded it for PC and actually like played it, like it was almost life-changing how much the difference between like doubling the frame rate does for the game. It just feels brand new.
Wow.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, like with Spider-Man and Ghost of Tsushima, Sea of Thieves, yeah, that's super cool.
It's really cool.
To play them again, especially if you do like a new game plus or something like that, and then just kind of get a feel for it again, and it just feels new.
Ooh, I do gotta play New Game Plus for Ghost
Cheshire?
Go Ghost in 666.
But as far as what I've seen, whatchamacallit, for other games I've listed, for Bloodborne, because I know Naya loves the hell out of that game.
Yeah.
I've heard so far no support as far as like going over to the next generation. Dark Souls 3 doesn't really get that for Xbox either. And I was like, what the hell? I haven't heard anything from Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is something I was looking forward to because it looks great, but it's locked at 30 frames per second. So it'd be really cool to see like smooth out a lot. But yeah, just that's what I'm really excited for about like the new like console generation. Aside from just having something new, just like a brand new like updated version of hopefully a brand new updated version for a game that you previously owned.
It's always nice to see that new coat of paint. You know?
Yeah. So I was thinking, Christoph, for Apex, for example.
Yeah.
Do you know if that runs fluidly at 60 frames like when you're playing?
Cool. Not right now. Not right now. That's for dang sure.
Okay, so that's when PlayStation 5 will kick in.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. We'll definitely see. Mark might attest to this. I think right now it's wonky, the game. I love Apex. I have so much fun. Oh, man. Oh, when Season 7 dropped and I came in, got a 5-kill win game. It feels good, but I love that. But like the servers, man, I don't know if they can handle 60 frames.
Man,
I don't know if they can handle it because it's, especially right now, I think so many people came back to the game because of Season 7 hype. The servers are having a hard time. You just be lagging like crazy. But that might not be a 60 frame thing. It's more of like a server thing. Because I swear they're running that whole game on the $30 Raspberry Pi. I swear to God. The whole server's being run on.
Damn. Well, the servers is definitely one thing, but also like the game performance as well. I guess it hits different like with multiplayer like centric games too. So
yeah, battle royales.
Yeah. Another thing I'm excited for are like load times with both.
I am super curious to see how that works. Yeah.
Yeah. because someone was saying that like for like Miles's game, it's one of those things where if you want to fast travel, like you go like, all right, click, and then.
Do I still get to see the fun animation of him on the train though?
I think
because I need that. That was a fun part of fast traveling.
I don't know if that's
because Spider-Man
because apparently it's so quick that it just like click done,
and we're here.
It's like because it'll just take care of like the loading like right before you start it.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I'm cool.
Because like one of the greatest examples I would say that I can input as far as like how like loading times like can kind of detach you like from the game, especially if it's a challenging game that you're going to like lose every single time, especially if it's like a fighting game where you're like playing online.
Yeah,
is just like that load time of just waiting
of
for
sitting
you
there just
starting back up again.
Yeah,
my thing was playing The Witcher 3 on the original Xbox One, and if I think it was like 30 seconds to like 3 minutes to just kind of hop you back in, and I'm just playing like at a hard difficulty. Mark would probably advise me like just switch to a low. No, I'm gonna stick on that difficulty because I chose that.
This is the bed I chose. This is my burden.
Load times be damned. I'm gonna stay at my spot.
I'll be here.
But the idea of being able to like, shit, I've messed up. Okay, back into it again. It's like,
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna miss that. Because that is because me as a gamer, I kind of need that little bit to like reset, think what I did, how to not do that. Okay.
This is true.
I think for me, I don't know, I might miss some loading.
Some loadings I think I'll desire.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy that like a lot of games will just still give you like a pause menu anyway, so that's good.
Yes, sir. You need a little pause. You need to just take a second, just.
So I mean, I'm just kind of excited for like when you start things up and then just almost immediately, or within just like a good couple seconds, like you're good, you're back in it.
Yeah.
Quick resume on Xbox. This thing looks like really cool, like made for like 2 or 3 titles, and you're good. No one should really have 5 or 6 like things open, but you can.
But we can.
Anything beyond that,
you're looking a little shaky.
But I don't think PlayStation does the same thing to that caliber. I think it's maybe 1 or 2. That's it. But
yeah, you can only do a game and a video, only one of each, like a Netflix or something.
Yeah,
so like all you can have open at once.
But that's fine. Like honestly, like with I don't know, maybe that's just me growing up. Like, but I don't really switch games like that often.
No,
like when I'm strapped in on one.
I'm here
game.
For 2 hours.
Yeah,
at least.
Yeah, or just like one whole night.
Yeah, that's all I'm playing.
And then your mom comes in and you're like, "Oh,
you still here?
Oh, you still here?" I'm like, "No, I just woke up early."
Yeah, no,
like the day before.
See, I'm the opposite. I'll go to bed stupid early and wake up at like 6, and like so when my mom gets up at 11. It's like, yeah, I'll play for like 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm just gonna hop up now. For 5 hours playing this game. Yeah.
Sometimes like games will just kind of like take you in. You'll just be playing for hours before you even realize it.
Like when you play like 4 or 3 in the afternoon, and then now you're in darkness, and you're like, wait, what the fuck?
I should probably turn on lights.
I should probably.
Probably eat this.
Probably get something. You stand up and you're like, oh, home. What day is it? Yeah, that's those.
Do I open the time capsule now?
What you saying, Tyrone? What's up?
Yeah. So the.
Wait.
Oh yeah, the new. Oh, he's talking about Ruby. I think because no one, because I don't get why like Ruby and like Rooster need to do it, but they just have like volumes and chapters instead of like seasons and episodes. But that's why I'm getting it.
They love Avatar: The Airbender.
I'll go into it like I'm not sure if I'll do it like with another person or just by myself. I don't really care for either, but because I just kind of want to jump into like Ruby again and just
in that.
Xbox jump in. Yeah, but I'll definitely have like my take on the Ruby intro. I did watch it like somewhat half asleep like this morning.
That's what's up.
I'll say like initial takes on it, I didn't really get it. I know it's dark, But like as far as the actual music itself, I couldn't really get into it the same way as like this previous volume's intro did it.
Didn't have your morning coffee yet, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
the
all.
Morning bump of Coke if you're in Oregon.
Yeah, that's my only take on it right now. But it might change like after I see like the first episode, because it's setting itself up to be like pretty dark and almost like hopeless. It's more like the characters are going to struggle in this chapter.
Ooh, this ain't no sweet time. It ain't sweet out here.
It's a bit more rough.
Oof. Okay, I'm down.
But yeah, was there anything else that I want to say about like the next stuff? I'm just excited for it. Like the big things I'm looking forward to with PlayStation 5, because I'm only like putting like the spotlight on PlayStation specifically is because
they got some heat coming out.
It's because I got the pre-order for that.
You do.
I secured the pre-order, and Xbox is nowhere to be seen.
Sorry, but I'll get you in March or something.
I'll get you later, because they just want you in the ecosystem, and you're playing the best version of whatever, etc., etc. You're good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, but PlayStation, it's a big thing where like you'll have PlayStation 5 specific games, and then you can do backwards compatible. And I think it's kind of weird because it's very specific. You can use your DualShock on PlayStation 5, but only for PlayStation 4 games. And you can't store PlayStation 5 games onto your hard drive, because they're going to try to come up with like a more optimized like SSD external later on.
Okay.
So you have to use the internal like SSD storage for PlayStation 5 games, or I guess other games that you got transferred in there too.
Okay.
Yeah, it just depends on how you want to approach it. Although I think a hard drive with all your PlayStation 4 plugged into PlayStation 5 is the best solution for that.
Oh, sorry.
To move everything into one unit. Unit.
Absolute unit.
The absolute unit.
It's $5 this big.
Anyway. Oh my god, it's so big. But
it's big.
For others who are waiting for that but can't really get it right now, you could probably wait for like a PlayStation 5 Slim.
You're right.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. It's gonna come. And then the PS5 Pro was just the size of that, like your computer, the tower.
Oh God!
It's the size of this fan, just a space heater.
It actually is just like one of those shelf.
It's just a fan. Yeah. It's just. I think you get to blowing. Cool.
I mean, they're really trying their best to like maintain the noise level for that. So I'm hoping for that just to be the case.
Yeah.
No matter what. If you've heard the fan on that go, it's supposed to be loud.
Yeah, it's supposed to go.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like really strong. But one of the games, well, there's two games specifically that I'm looking forward to for PlayStation. It's Miles Morales' game.
Come on.
And Demon's Souls. That's it.
Oof, that's it.
That's it.
Stray for me.
Just straight up. But yeah.
For me, it's of course Miles.
Yes.
Dude, he knows sign language. Beat the shit out of that mic. he knows sign language.
Does he?
Yeah, like there's a clip Insomniac put out where it's like he's talking to someone they don't speak, and he's like, oh, and it's not gang signs.
Oh,
he knows how to sign.
Oh,
and it's super cool.
I didn't know about that.
A little bit, just a little.
All right.
And he's got Tim's in his like homemade suit, which is so dope.
Really?
Yeah. God, I gotta help anyone who gets cracked in the face with a dude wearing Tim's.
Wait,
it's attempted murder.
Like in his base, like costume.
Yeah, like you know how Peter has his homemade suit where it's like a sweater with a spider.
Oh, that's what you mean. That's okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, his homemade suit.
Okay, because like I need to take a second take on like the original. Like those are pretty slim. Like hold on.
Yeah, he has his homemade suit where it's just like a hoodie, a hat, a mask, and then like some jeans.
You look fair, yeah.
Jeans and Timbs.
Listen, we all start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere. Dogs. It's attempted murder. You kick someone in the face.
Y'all ever seen Kick-Ass? I haven't either, but you know, I mean,
I love Kick-Ass. It was good for its time. It was Deadpool before Deadpool.
Yeah. Yeah.
He would even dress like Deadpool a little bit. He had the two sticks.
Yeah,
he had the same like silhouette.
Yeah, same kind of like jumpsuit. Well, actually, jumpsuits are kind of like applicable everywhere. But
Guyver super guy jumpsuit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait for the soundtrack for Miles Morales. Like
I really slap.
Yeah,
I know it is. I know.
Yeah, because the original like 2018 one just it has like a certain theme that it carries like throughout like certain tracks here and there. So I love that about it. when you have like an iconic track like for your game and you like reapply it for different like moments, altering it like just slightly just to really kind of mess with you and really get you like into a different mood and mindset.
Yeah, I need his flavor to be a little different from Peter's though.
But with the music that I'm hearing from Miles, it's actually dynamic music, in the sense that like if you're like fighting people and you're winning, the beat continues. If you get
cracked in the jaw, it's like ooh.
Yeah, it just like it's back to orchestral only. And I think that's the same thing. I think that's the same thing
with Ghosts. Yeah, I think it's the same thing with Ghosts. That's why. It's very.
But also, like, when you're idle, like, in Spider-Man, you're just, like, on the rooftops, and you're just, like, looking over, like, it'll just be regular orchestral. And then when you start swinging, then you'll just hear, like, a very slight, like, beat to it. And I'm like, okay.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And so, and the whole, like, Into the Spider-Verse suit.
Oh, I love that it's 12 frames. It's so good.
Yeah.
And you can turn off the 12 frames.
Yeah, you can turn it off.
Dude, Insomniac. Mwah. Chef's kiss, dude.
They just know what they're doing. Like
they know, and they know so well. I wish they could just like do every video game ever, and just like give a little bit of their sauce everywhere. Yeah.
But shout out to Sucker Punch also with Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, dude. Sucker Punch killed it too.
To the point where like it's gaining like a lot of traction, like for like Japan, essentially. Yeah. Where
that's the country name,
yes, thank you. Where it does like have that pull for it, even though it was created from people like who are not even from there. Or at least granted though, you like have a lot of like people like I'm trying to remember the voice.
Oh, who
the voice actor.
Yeah, I don't remember his name,
but he's super cool because like he has something similar to what the Game Grumps have. It's a website where you can actually like pay them to just have like
like a cameo.
Yeah, it's Cameo. It was actually Cameo. He did a message for someone who got their first platinum for the game.
Yeah,
and it was so cool because he got into character, but then he like desynced from that and he was like back to normal. I was like, hey, listen, I really appreciate you and congratulations for doing the full platinum thing. I was like, that's so. Oh my god.
I want to plat that game, but I think of how many haikus I gotta make.
How many haikus?
How many foxes I gotta follow.
How many
times I gotta see the bare ass and hop into one of those saunas.
Yeah, but I still gotta jump into that.
You still gotta get to it.
I still gotta jump into it.
Still gotta do it. It's so good.
But first, I think I'll do like file transfers first.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna do it on the 5? Wait, what file transfers?
Just like for the hard drive to the PlayStation 4, just have that ready. So
when the 5 comes, you gotta gotta waste no time.
Yeah, all I gotta do is like. Although I think save files is different, unless that can be transferred over too.
Sometimes it can. Yeah. I don't know because I saved my account onto this PlayStation, and I don't know if I can actually play Ghost of Tsushima on it. I think I tried and it didn't continue.
Right, because I think the data or like the licensing for that one was bought by me specifically. Even though you gave me the funds for like partial of it, they only recognize the one person who did it. Unless did you get like a disc version? Maybe that's it, or is it's simply because of your account? Yeah. Okay. All right. We're figuring out things live.
Yeah, man. Listen, we do it real time. Baby, this is real life. This ain't no facade.
You know what it is, baby.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was.
No,
I want to formally apologize for the Jada kiss. My horror. Yeah.
What's everyone else saying in the chat right now?
Tyrone trying to relate to you.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Yes.
Oh, you understand when you're talking about the
new opening. Yes. So there's one last thing I wanted to talk about, and it was actually something that came up like just last night, or I guess technically like, well, yeah, it's last night, but maybe like early today, technically speaking, like past midnight. And I like both share like an equal like passionate love for like Sonic Adventure 2, its soundtrack. And we're also saying like, yo, like I spent so many hours in Sonic Adventure 2, maybe not even playing the game, just like in the Chow Garden. And I was just thinking, like, dude, at Sega, I got crazy galaxy brain plan right now.
Let's go.
Chow Garden on mobile.
Woo! Pogo who?
I'm just saying, like, listen, don't steal, don't.
Hey, chat. Hey,
hey,
I know, Corey,
don't.
put it down. Put it on the phone. I see you.
But I'm gonna reach out to Sega and like, just like, I don't know if anyone else
Guys,
has brought
I
it
don't
up
know.
with it, but I'm just gonna say, like, hey, I just had a great idea that you might just consider. But like Chow Garden mobile, people would eat that.
Alive. Eat that straight up.
It's just like, because everyone loves the chows.
Yeah, dude. It's a fun little comic. It's like a Tamagotchi thing.
Yeah.
Take care of these little chow babies.
Legitimately, people would just go into different stages to collect the things for the Chow Garden. That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, like we have the game. So we just have that mobile chow garden. Like, that will do numbers, bro. Be crazy.
But yeah, like, and then you can also pair it up like later on with like a new like Sonic 3D or 2D game where you're doing the exact same thing and just sync it up. Like, I mean, granted, that might take a lot more work than it is to say it, but you know, it'd be worth it. Like, I think that'd be a great thing, especially to bring a new, well, something new for Sonic as well, because
Sonic needs to, the movie was good, but
yes, like where you been?
where you been, Sega?
Where you at?
Flip it, dog. I forget who Sonic again. Really? What does he look like? I didn't even know.
Oh yeah, but what was it Tyrone saying? Oh yeah, the Switch Pro. Talking about Switch Pro. Yeah,
Switch Pro's happening.
I think that's going to be a thing.
Talking about it. What is that? It's just basically just
it's
like
just a more powerful Switch.
Okay,
Possibly 4K Switch.
that's wild.
Yeah, that'd be great. Actually,
That'd be so great.
Granted, though, it's not necessary because the Switch is straight up killing it in its own way. The portability just absolutely, especially with indies.
Like, it's done. Yeah, like it's like Switch is his own lane. Like, it's never been in the race to have the highest quality visuals or mechanic or like hardware. It's just we make fun cute family games.
But we also kind of port Doom as well.
And you get Doom on here, but
30 frames, but like it's Doom.
You can play Apex on Switch actually.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That just came out. But like, yeah, for the Switch, it's like, oh,
okay, cool.
Do
you know how?
I mean, I wouldn't, but go off.
Go off.
Oh, actually, is it on there yet? It might not be on there yet.
Does it do cross save yet?
It's on Steam. It should only be on Oracle.
Apex, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, it just came out on Steam.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Then we have fun little charms. We can just Watson. You have the heart cube from Portal.
Aw, nice.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And then Octane has like a Half-Life, one of those face suckers.
That's funny. That's funny. It's great.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, hate those things.
Ugly things.
God.
Not even a mother would love it, huh? You know what I mean?
Congratulations.
The world knows peace again. The world knows peace. Love it. All right. Anything else we gotta talk about?
No, I'm good. Like I'm just excited for it all. I want to get like actual hands-on with like the DualSense controller because a lot of like people like with the review copies just have had it for like maybe like a week or two. Some have it for a while, but some also have had like models of like respective consoles at the very least, or maybe just Xbox. But yeah, I'm just excited. I just want to know how like the controller feels, and I've heard a couple things about the UI for PlayStation 5. It's kind of a bit excessive with the card implementation of it, where especially when you're playing a game and you want to pull up like these cards to show like additional information, like your trophies. Apparently it's a little bit too obtrusive, like where it's actually a little bit too big as far as overlaying in front of your game. But the idea of what I've seen so far, which is like one of the examples where you want to check out like one of your friends is playing, you can actually like tune in to like maybe a live feed of them playing. But I guess that could also be a settings thing too.
Could be a settings thing.
Yeah, where they can actually allow that. But
maybe, I don't know. Usually those things in the UI usually don't. Are they interchangeable? Because I don't know if I can adjust it on mine. Yo, I'm about to kill everybody. Sorry, saw another My Hero spoiler.
Ooh,
it's like, God,
so sorry.
God, why they gotta put in the freaking title?
Yeah,
it can't run Genshin. Apparently, the Switch can't run Genshin Impact. Can it run a Genshin Impact?
It can. It's just taking a while for what was it? I guess for them to kind of create an optimized version for it. That's also another game I want to see if it runs well, is Genshin Impact on PlayStation 5. It should.
It already looks good.
It already does look good, right? I think it's locked at 30 frames though, and that's the only issue with it. And then like it should be able to run PlayStation 5 at 60 frames, but that's up to the devs.
Yeah,
and
it's the mobile game technically.
Yes,
which is funny.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna definitely try out because right now this PC runs Genshin Impact as well, and it's super smooth. That it's already in like a perfect form as it is.
Yeah,
but
same with the PlayStation.
So I want to compare that with a new phone that could probably run it really well, which is probably the iPhone 12 will probably do just fine with that. And because you can also just play it on like an iPhone right now, but it's kind of so it's lacking here and there. But also I want to see if PlayStation 5 will have like a new version of that and be just as good.
Oh, I almost forgot to get congratulations to the new president-elect Joe Budden.
Joe Budden?
Yeah, Joe Budden is new president-elect.
Damn, is that a spoiler?
Shit. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to tell you that, but yeah, shout out to Joe Budden, Mr. Pump It Up himself. Mr. Newport Poppy.
Shout out
Newport Poppy. What's it call him? Oh, what else do we call him? He's the Sultan of Sicko, the Dalai Lama of Jersey City.
But yeah, Tyrone, yeah, they're working on a Switch version of it.
Oh,
so,
swag. Yeah, that's probably the perfect system.
That's the perfect system right there.
Yeah. It gets so cute.
Yeah, but it's taking them a while. It's probably like the last like port version.
Yeah, Switch is very different.
Switch is different. Like I get it.
You know what I mean? It's exclusive.
Yeah.
Like you're never getting Mario on the PlayStation. Never getting him on the Xbox.
But can you imagine?
Rapper the Rapper and Mario tag team. Lincoln Kratos.
Lincoln Kratos.
Think of the
Lincoln Demon Souls or Dark Souls. Well, actually, they do have Dark Souls remastered on Switch.
Then get it out of here. It's not exclusive enough.
Yeah, it's not exclusive enough.
Nah, man. I need to see Pikachu and
Link in Horizon Zero Dawn.
No, that's on PC.
Oh, shit,
get it out of here. It's done. Right. No longer exclusive. Nah, man. I need to see Pikachu hanging out with Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, how about Kirby and The Last of Us?
Kirby and The Last of Us. That's what's up. That's what we need. Yeah, that's it. Justin, yo, why are you in this? Why are you in these meetings, bro?
Listen,
I got the ideas.
Listen, you got a serious issue with Abby. Just have Kirby suck her up.
Dude,
that's it.
I love the image where Kirby goes to the doctor. He's going to the doctor. All right, open wide for me and take a deep breath in. See Kirby walk out in a doctor's uniform. Consider my next patient. It was funny. It was you had to be there. Like,
no, I get it. It's funny. I like it.
It was a knee slapper, you know what I mean?
It was a knee slapper.
Got a solid out of me, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I think we're hitting an hour.
I think we've hit the hour, so it's been fun. I just really am excited for the next generation stuff popping up. It's just new.
All right, guys, we're gonna do a day and hangout. We're all gonna go to Oregon and smoke straight krills.
Oh, okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's like as I just start rummaging.
So thank you guys
so much for watching or listening to this episode of DangIT Productions. This is episode 333. My name is Justin.
And I've been Christoph.
And thanks for watching. #bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.